I'm up here in my hotel room, getting ready to go to the first day audio feed. But I want to get some thoughts out to you guys today on Tofer's Take. So I'll admit, I'm very much type A personality in a lot of ways. I like my order, like my things planned. Even staying in this hotel room, as nice as it is, it's not my bed and my stuff is not where, I like it to be. It's hard for me sometimes to adapt and change to a plan. I'm very organized. You tell me what to do and I will go do it. I like, step A, step B, step C. If I do A, B, and C, then I get X, Y, and Z. I like the if-then statements. If I punch a wall, then my fist will hurt. When I was at the Sanctuary Conference yesterday, and we were talking about revival, and you can't type A revival. As much as you'd like to, or I would want to, you can't type A revival. And people go to these conferences or music festivals or church camps or retreats, and they're like, get excited. They're like, yeah, we got to go home. We got to do something like this. And they see something going on, at another church, and they're like, dude, we got to make a carbon copy of that. Revival doesn't work like that. You can't. It just doesn't. You can't plan a move of God. Now, I was thinking about this, and I'm like, well, you can't plan one, but you can definitely do some things to maybe spark it or help it along. First thing I think, is pray. Pray that God would move. Pray that God would do something. Second thing is just love people. Love people unconditionally. Love people with the kind of love Christ has for us, the kind of sacrificial love. My friend Chris Dorman is doing a series on the early church. A little bit on the early church, or what church should look like. Love people enough to, sacrifice for them. Love them unconditionally. The third thing is start here. There's a story, or a parable, of a man who wanted to go change the world. But you see, the world was much too big of a place for him to change. So he thought, well, maybe I'll start with my country. But his country was still far too big for him. It's like, maybe my state. But the state seemed like a too big of a task to grasp. And then he's like, well, my county. Maybe my town. Maybe my street. Oh, I got it. I'll start changing the world by changing myself. And another similar story is, a guy went to drew a circle. And he started to pray for revival for everybody who was in that circle. Start with you. If you want to see your move, people get passionate about Christ, you get passionate about Christ. And I think that is a good way to spark the flame. I'm not saying it's going to work, because you can't type A yet, but if you want to see revival, start looking for it in yourself. That's all I got for you guys today. Peace, goodbye, and God bless.